Across the US, the aviation system is buckling. Over 1,000 flights grounded in a single day. Apps fail, lines snake for hours, but while most travelers panic, a few move like insiders. Calm, prepared, already rebooked. Here's the 5-step survival plan they know. This week, the US aviation system hit a breaking point. More than 1,000 flights have been grounded nationwide, not because of weather, but because of the federal government shutdown that's now paralyzing critical air operations. The FAA has ordered airlines to scale back flights as thousands of air traffic controllers, safety inspectors, and support staff go unpaid or unavailable. Major hubs, Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, and New York, have turned into holding zones, with ripple delays spreading coast to coast. Passengers describe scenes of confusion, airline apps crashing, hold times stretching past 2 hours, people sleeping at gates, rationing snacks, and fighting for rebooking slots that vanish in seconds. And it's not just inconvenience, it's economic shock. Airlines are losing millions daily, small airports are running skeleton crews, and travelers are left navigating a maze of fine print, from vanishing refunds to future travel credits that don't cover their new costs. But here's what most don't realize: there is a survival playbook, one that seasoned flyers, airline insiders, and travel journalists quietly rely on when the system collapses. It's fast, practical, and it starts with knowing the 5 steps that get you home while everyone else is stuck in line. Step 1. Confirm and rebook. Fast, calm, digital first. When the board flashes canceled, don't freeze, move. In today's aviation shutdown, every minute counts, and those who act first get home first. Here's the reality. During mass disruptions like this, gate agents are overwhelmed. Call centers are flooded, and airport information screens often lag by 10 to 15 minutes. Your best move? Go digital immediately. Pull out your phone, open your airline's app or website, and check the flight status there first. That feed updates directly from the airline's central system long before anyone announces it over the speakers. If your flight shows canceled or delayed indefinitely, skip the counter chaos. Tap Manage Booking and start rebooking yourself. Most major US carriers, Delta, United, American, Southwest, now allow same-day self-rebooking within the app or via email link. You can often choose an alternate flight, adjust your connection city, or even switch to a nearby airport like Newark instead of JFK or Oakland instead of SFC. Still seeing no open seats? Go social. Message the airline's verified X, Twitter, or Facebook accounts. Real agents monitor those faster than hotline reps. A quick DM with your confirmation number and polite urgency can get a human response while thousands are still on hold. And here's the insider secret. Even if you book through Expedia, Google Flights, or a travel agency, once your ticket number is issued, the airline owns it. That means you can and should contact them directly to rebook. You don't have to wait for the middleman. During system-wide shutdowns, available seats disappear in seconds. Stay calm, stay polite, and move strategically. The traveler who acts first digitally, not emotionally, always gets the remaining seat while everyone else is still waiting in line. Step 2. Refunds, vouchers, and when to escalate. Now, let's talk about what airlines fear most: money going back to your account. Because during a mass shutdown, not every cancellation is created equal, and understanding that difference can save you hundreds. If your flight was canceled because of staffing shortages, maintenance, or internal scheduling issues, like what's happening right now with FAA disruptions, that's the airline's fault. Under US Department of Transportation law, you're entitled to a full cash refund, not a travel voucher or credit for future flights. The rule is clear. If the airline cancels and you choose not to travel, they owe you your money back, period. But if the cause is weather, air traffic control limits, or national directives, the law gives them more room. Still, many airlines quietly offer meal or hotel vouchers if you ask, politely but firmly, and keep written proof of your delay. Always document everything: screenshots, boarding passes, timestamps, even the messages you receive from support agents. And here's the trap most travelers fall into: never accept a voucher too quickly. The moment you click accept, you've legally agreed to that as compensation. Your right to a refund? Gone. Wait until you confirm which policy applies to your case. If customer service is stonewalling, escalate smartly. Ask for a customer resolution specialist. That's the person trained to handle complex claims. Or go public. Tweet your issue, tagging both the airline and @USDOT. You'll be surprised how fast "we're reviewing your case" turns into "your refund is processed" when it's out in the open. Every receipt, every email, every small digital trail matters, because when chaos hits aviation, your documentation becomes your defense. Step 3. Find alternatives. Think like a travel strategist. When thousands of flights collapse in a single week, like what's happening now across the US, waiting for your airline to figure it out is the slowest move you can make. The smartest travelers don't wait, they pivot. Start by checking partner airlines.
Most major carriers are part of global alliances that quietly allow reciprocal rebooking. If your American Airlines flight disappears, ask about Alaska, British Airways, or JetBlue. If you're on United, see if they can move you to Air Canada or Lufthansa. Delta? Check KLM, Virgin Atlantic, or WestJet. Airline systems are under pressure, but the partnerships are still active, meaning a single phone call or app refresh can unlock options the crowd around you doesn't know exist. Next, look beyond major hubs. When the FAA throttles traffic in cities like Atlanta, Chicago, or New York, smaller regional airports often stay open longer. A connection through Columbus instead of Detroit or Nashville instead of Dallas can mean the difference between sleeping at the gate and making it home before midnight. If nothing's moving within 24 hours, consider the ground game. Rent a car and drive to the nearest airport still running operations. Right now, that's how travelers in the Midwest and Southeast are beating the gridlock, by thinking like logisticians, not passengers. And here's a trick most people overlook. Download FlightAware or Flight Radar 24. These apps don't show what airlines say they're flying, they show what planes are actually in the air. If you see aircraft still departing from nearby airports, you have live intelligence before even the gate agents do. That's your green light to move, or your warning to stay put. In a system this unstable, flexibility beats frustration. Don't get stuck in the crowd refreshing the same broken app, become your own control tower. Because when the system stalls, the traveler who adapts first doesn't just survive, they arrive. Step 4. Hotel and meal claims, travel insurance and credit card protections. Now that you've secured your next flight, it's time to protect something just as important, your wallet. Because during this shutdown chaos, airlines are quietly covering more than most travelers realize. If you're stranded overnight due to staffing shortages, system failures, or airline-related issues, don't leave the airport yet. Go straight to the gate or service desk and ask for a distressed traveler voucher. These vouchers can cover hotel stays, meal credits, or transportation, but only if you request them before leaving the terminal. Once you walk out, that offer often disappears. If you purchase travel insurance, this is the moment to check the fine print. Most policies reimburse $150 to $300 per night for weather delays, cancellations, or disruptions lasting over a set number of hours. And right now, thousands of travelers are already filing those claims. No insurance? Don't panic. Many premium credit cards like Chase Sapphire, Amex Platinum, and Capital One Venture include built-in trip delay coverage. If you paid for your flight with that card, you could recover hundreds of dollars for meals, hotels, and essentials. All you need are receipts, your flight number, and proof of delay. In moments like this, paper equals power. Screenshots, boarding passes, confirmation emails, they all become your financial lifeline later. When the system fails, documentation turns chaos into compensation. Step 5. Safety, preparedness, and community help. When more than 1,000 flights are canceled nationwide, it's not just about delays, it's about endurance. Airports are packed, help desks are understaffed, and patience runs thin. In moments like this, personal safety and mindset become your greatest assets. Keep your medications, phone chargers, and essential documents in your carry-on, not check luggage that might be sitting in a warehouse for days. Always carry a printed itinerary, photo ID, and emergency contacts, especially as airline apps and systems keep crashing under high traffic. If you're stranded overnight, stay in well-lit public areas near information counters or security zones. Some airports like Dallas-Fort Worth and Atlanta are opening temporary rest areas and allowing travelers to purchase short-term access to lounges with food, Wi-Fi, and safety. Don't isolate. Turn to online traveler communities on X, Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook groups like Airline Delay Support. Thousands of stranded travelers are sharing live updates, spare hotel rooms, and even carpool routes to nearby cities where flights are still operating. And remember, frustration spreads faster than help. The calm traveler doesn't just survive chaos, they anchor others in it. Stay aware, stay kind, and stay in control. 1,000 flights might be grounded, but your trip doesn't have to be. You now know the 5-step survival plan that keeps you moving when airports stop. Confirm and rebook before anyone else. Protect your money. Think strategically. Claim what's yours, and always travel with calm precision. Because in moments like this, control isn't about predicting the system, it's about mastering your response to it. If this guide helped you, subscribe for more travel smart breakdowns and airport survival strategies. Comment "Ready to travel smart" below and share this with someone who's flying this week. You can't stop cancellations, but you can't stop chaos from deciding your journey.